Good morning, my keto community. I hope you're under 20. Now, you will be hearing Barney in the background whining because we've got that big, huge nor'easter out there right now. Tons of rain, tons of wind, tons of everything, and flooding. And yes, I am home. Thank you for people that were concerned. And when I open up the door to let Barney out, he whines and then he looks at me and then sometimes he swats me because I am so powerful that I can make it rain and I can make it stop. And apparently he's waiting for me to make it stop. I tried to tell him it's here till 3 in the morning on Sunday, but he wasn't hearing it. He wasn't hearing any of it. So today will be a second bonus video because that's what I'm doing. Dr. Berg comes on at 11 Eastern time. So I will be watching him while I refill my little vitamin cassette, my supplement cassette. And so I just want to tell you what's up with me. I don't want to get in trouble on Amazon. I don't want to get in trouble on any other website that I could hit submit order. No. So this is what I started watching last night. And if there's one thing that I loved about this, it's so good. I couldn't have asked for better people. All right, here it is. Don't forget the word real. This is the real skinny on fat. The real skinny on fat. And some of you, as I was reading comments that other people made on your videos, I kept seeing this, I think it's Jeff Hayes, come see this video. And so I clicked onto it last night because I was working, so I could. And it is wonderful. I don't know the narrator's name, but Montel Williams is in it as well. And it has Nina Teicholz, the queen of fat and meat. Love her. And it has Kate Shanahan, who is a nutritionist. I think she's a doctor as well. And she either still does it or she used to be the nutritionist for the Lakers ball club. And then this other woman, this lovely woman with blonde hair, and I'm spacing on her name right now, but she is a research scientist and who works in the ketogenic field along with some other things like epilepsy and, all the things that a ketogenic diet would help. And she works with Dom D'Agostino down at the University of Southern Florida or South Florida, I think it is. I don't think it has ERN in it. And so she's fascinated by it too. And her husband's a doctor and he's fascinated with what she learns and what she's uncovering. And so these three powerhouse women are all the way through the real skinny on fat, and they are amazing. Nina has backed Tim Oakes when he got into trouble because somebody said that he wasn't qualified to talk about the food you eat, even though he's a doctor and he has books out and, college professor, so many things. And so he's out of South Africa. And God, people were just nasty to him down there. And she actually, was part of the trial and went on to support him. But this is an hour-and-a-half movie. It's absolutely fascinating if you are interested in knowing the history of the keto. Also, seeing how America just covers up everything to keep things going for big pharma and the food industry and all of that sort of stuff. Yeah, I know. Shocking, isn't it? And then, so before I tuned into this, so I have like another hour to go on that movie, I watched Barbara O'Neill, and she was discussing heart and high blood pressure, one of her series. And I've seen the water one twice. I'm so fascinated by this woman. Her knowledge is incredible. And when she does the cell, you learn so much about what the cell does and how, like the potassium and the, what is it? just how all the minerals and everything else goes into your cells, all your cells. And, in this one, she's also talking about the crystals of Celtic salt and how you want whole salt and how to take care of high blood pressure and get rid of those medications. And she also said that high blood pressure medication and blood thinners. I was just fixing my sea turtles because I like a nice, slow and steady recovery here in keto. And so, did I digress? Can you imagine? I digressed. So, so she was talking about that again, how to give it up, how to give up your blood thinners and blood pressure. And she said that there's no repercussions if you give it up. Just stop it. Stop it. Whereas other things you have to wean off of. And she was very careful to stress antidepressants and I think tummy stuff too. But anyway, so it was about the heart and high blood pressure. And she said that human beings need 4 things: oxygen, water, sodium, and potassium. And she also talked about how important magnesium was too, but I was very surprised to see that those 4 things are the staff of life, so to speak. Ooh, to use a little pun on what we used to have. Now, she does have grains in her food plan, and she does have grains at her retreats for the people, but it's quinoa and millet and things like that. She talks about the wheat in the United States and how we've just bastardized it, and that's what's making us sick. Wheat and sugar. Stop me if you've heard that before. So, but she is a big proponent of fruits and vegetables, but I don't have any fruits, and I'm assuming most of you don't either. So, while I'm hunkered down, I will finish up this movie, and then I will do some more guilty pleasure things. I've got Dr. Berg from 11 to 12, and I am going to be making a Sarah's... Whoops! Oh, goodness. To be continued.